Link from Ocarina of Time gets his own Amiibo figure. Hey Nintendo fans and collectors. In this depiction of Link, he's holding up his ocarina, and this is probably from the best game of all time, in many people's opinions, including my own. I think Ocarina of Time is absolutely spectacular. Now, if you're wondering, this version of the Amiibo is in celebration of The Legend of Zelda 30th anniversary. It was released on December the 2nd, the same day as Toon Link Amiibo and Toon Zelda Amiibo, and the 8-bit version of Link from the original NES version of The Legend of Zelda. So if you want to check out unboxing videos for those that are already on my channel, check out the cards in the description for this video. So let's get to the unboxing of this one. The box packaging looks pretty cool. The background, which I really like here, it does have Triforce symbols, a nice depiction of Link. And then over here we have the map, actually, kind of in black and white sepia tone behind Link, which looks pretty cool. On the back, you know what you're getting here. Adventure with Amiibo and these compatible titles. So of course, this will work with Twilight Princess HD, Super Smash Bros., Hyrule Warriors, Legends, but it will also work with Breath of the Wild. Interestingly, with Breath of the Wild, when you scan in these Amiibo, you get random different items, basically. So, in this version, for the Ocarina of Time Link, apparently, you will just get an assortment of meat in the game. That sounds so strange and odd, actually, to say out loud, now that I'm saying so. Now, the one from Wind Waker makes sense because you get fish, so this one you will get meat, and the other ones you get various items. So that's kind of an interesting way to use it, but it's kind of like a throwaway. I kind of do enjoy the idea, or the concept, that these figures can be used in multiple games, and they can get you different bonus items in-game. But again, the best use of that, I think, is definitely the Wolf Link Amiibo. Actually having him run alongside you in the game, but you can only use him once a game, seems really appealing to me compared to all the other Amiibo figures so far for the Legend of Zelda series. So let's actually open this one up, then we will compare him to a lot of the other variations of Link. So this one probably gives you the best view of the base for this figure. Alright, so let's take a look at that base. So he's on the Triforce symbol. I'm not sure how much you can make that out. Of course, there's some nice detail work going around it as well. He's covering up most of the Triforce actual design on the bottom of it. We still have that putrid, weird, brown-green color on the base, and he's standing up holding his ocarina. This truly does look like a great depiction from this game from Ocarina of Time. So you do have his original shield, and you also have the Master Sword that looks really good, actually. And it's attached to the shield, it looks like, which is attached to him. The handle has good detail work on it as well. The shield looks obviously metallic. It looks really good. So I'm a big fan of this figure, actually. My friend Jordan, he's my best man for my wedding. I think he would absolutely love this one. So his face is a little bit down. You can't see it entirely because he is playing that ocarina, but there's great detail work everywhere on him, even his boots. Some of the figures, I think, like Zelda, actually, right here, from Twilight Princess, probably has more detail work on her, because in that game there was just more detail work. Same with Ganondorf, probably even more detail work. But this stays really true to this original game, I think, to Ocarina of Time. So let's take a look at the size of this figurine. In inches, he's pretty tall, actually. He's 3.75 inches tall, almost 4 inches tall in terms of centimeters. He's about 9 centimeters tall, so one of the taller figurines. I think his head is just slightly above where his brunt of his sword is, or where actually the handle of the sword is. So I really quite like this figure. I think it looks really true to the series. This one, if you're a fan of the Ocarina, if you're a fan of Ocarina of Time, I do think you'll really like this figure. I would probably give this one a very high mark. All these Amiibo figures, actually, are very true to their game series. So I think a 9 or a 10 out of 10 is usually what I'm giving these. But I'm a Zelda fan, so of course I'm biased. Comparing it to all the other variations of Link, there's so many of them out there so far. So we have 5 of them. If you include Wolf Link, you kind of have 6 of them so far, but Wolf Link doesn't really count. There are 5 different Amiibo figures for Link so far. It's almost rivaling Mario for how many of them that there are so far. You have 2 from Wind Waker, 1 from Smash Bros., which is really like the Twilight Princess kind of, not really Skyward Sword, I would call it the Twilight Princess one, Ocarina of Time, and of course the original Legend of Zelda. So please comment below, what is your favorite variation of Link from all the different games that they've done so far? And also comment below, what variation of Link would you like to see? My personal answer might be something like Fierce Deity Link from Majora's Mask. I think that one would be really cool. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to fill that like bucket, follow me on all the social media links in the description below the video, and remember, as always, go collect them all and keep smiling while gaming. Thanks for watching, everyone.